Welcome once again to Commander by Danon. Today's video was brought to us by Patreon supporter Rally. Huge thanks to Rally and the rest of my Patreon supporters. Rally reached out asking for a bit of an odd deck based on a video by fellow YouTuber Magic the Noah. I'll post a link to the video in the upper right hand corner so you can check it out. If you're enjoying my content, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate the support, and if you like the deck list, consider sharing this video as well. Bane, Lord of Darkness is a 4-mana 5/2 legendary god. As long as our life total is less than or equal to half your starting life total, Bane has Indestructible. Additionally, whenever another non-token creature we control dies, target opponent may have us draw a card. If they don't, we may put a creature card with equal or lesser toughness from our hand onto the battlefield. So, the idea behind the deck is to win the game at 0 life. There are several cards in Magic that allow us to stay alive at 0 life, and we're running a bunch of them. Then we run cards that allow us to swap life totals with our opponents. But before we get to our deck list, a quick word from our sponsor, Ultimate Guard. Ultimate Guard was made famous by their Boulder, which now come in these lovely 2-tone boxes, allowing you to show your guild loyalty. Unless you're a filthy Dimir player who is simply disguising their deck, pretending to be the lawful and righteous Azorius. Find out if your local game store carries the new Ultimate Guard Synergy Boulders, or click on the link down below to order yourself one from Amazon. In order to build a functional commander deck, you need lots of different pieces, which is why I try to rely on my handy-dandy checklist. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, and 1 sudden I win card. One last announcement before we get into our video. I've started streaming on Twitch. I've been playing mostly Final Fantasy XIV for the first hour or so, then switching over and making commander decks for future videos. If you'd like to see what I'm working on, check out twitch.tv/JanonWildfire. Mutavault, Command Tower, Exotic Orchard, Mana Confluence, City of Brass, Ancient Tomb, Flooded Strand, Polluted Delta, Marsh Flats, Arid Mesa, Scalding Tarn, Verdant Catacombs, Rafine's Tower, Hallowed Fountain, Watery Grave, Godless Shrine, Sea of Clouds, Morphic Pool, Vault of Champions, Meticulous Archive, Undercity Sewers, Shadow Backstreet, Adarkar Wastes, Underground River, Caves of Koilos, Bajuka Bog, 2 Plains, 2 Islands, and 2 swamps make up the land base for this deck. Mana Crypt, Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, Talisman of Progress, Talisman of Dominance, Talisman of Hierarchy, Azorius Signet, Dimir Signet, Orzhov Signet, Thrawn Dynamo, Staff of Completion, Burnished Heart, Solemn Simulacrum, Defiler of Flesh, Black Market, and Smothering Tithe help us to ramp out and stay ahead of the curve. Limdol's Vault, Reanimate, Greed, Bolus's Citadel, Phyrexian Reclamation, Necropotence, Peer into the Abyss, Demonic Tutor, Ad Nauseam, Grim Tutor, Diabolic Intent, Muldrifter, Cut of the Prophets, Karmic Guide, Sun Titan, Priest of Felrites, Baleful Strix, Painseer, Midnight Reaper, Keen Duelist, Bloodgift Demon, and Damnable Pact help us to dig through our deck and find answers. Plague Crafter, Shriek Maw, Cathar Commando, Fleshbag Marauder, Swords to Plowshares, Fierce Guardianship, Commit Memory, Anguished Unmaking, Arcane Denial, Feed the Swarm, Spellskite, Mother of Runes, and Spell Queller help us to keep our opponents in line. Cyclonic Rift, Farewell, and Toxic Deluge help us to clear the board as needed. Cloudsteel Kirin, Platinum Angel, the Book of Exalted Deeds, Pact Weapon, Gideon of the Trials, Magus of the Mirror, Soul Conduit, Axis of Morality, Profane Transfusion, Mirror Universe, Wall of Blood, Spark Double, and Repay in Kind make up the core of our deck, and how we plan on winning. Now that we have our deck list, let's compare it to our checklist. 47 mana sources split between 32 lands and 15 pieces of ramp. A little light, but that's fine because we have 22 pieces of card advantage. 13 pieces of interaction, 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate in Commit Memory and Bojuka Bog, 1 sudden I win card in Repay in Kind. So the goal of this deck is to get to 0 life as quickly as possible, but stay alive due to effects like Platinum Angel. We then kill the table with Repay in Kind. Of course, if we don't have access to Repay in Kind, we have other effects like Profane Transfusion, Mirror Universe, or Axis of Morality. I know that the budget for this deck is a bit out of pocket, but Rally wanted to go crazy with this deck. Do you have a crazy commander deck with an alternate win con? Leave a comment below. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor Cutestuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, she can be reached at cutestuff.edits@gmail.com. Link is down below. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Danon. For only $25, you too can have a commander video built at your request. I also want to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons: Waffles, Jiraiya, Danny, Muffins, Marcus, Squishy, Brett, Roxy, Sean, Pob Zombie, Mark, Borgie, Nazwin, Pedro, Tom, Cole, Midge, Detroff, Rally, Frank, Alex, Jenny, Alex, Julio, Michael, Valeri, Kalu, Aprico, and Slowpoke. You guys are awesome. I post new Commander Deck videos every weekday, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of new videos. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Commander by Danon.